Hello and welcome to the Sunday. Actually, it is actually Sunday this time with the Sunday update. That's pretty cool, right? Um, what's up, y'all? We are playing. What are we playing? Elden Ring today, and then tonight I think we're gonna play Destiny 2. Since I am playing that again. Uh. Oh man, Farum Azula. Love this zone. One of the coolest legacy dungeons in this game, if you don't factor in the Gods Can Duo fight, which is going to be a pain. Always is. I can't imagine what a pain in the butt it's going to be naked. More than usual, I would assume. And it is already one of the most difficult fights in the game. I actually think it's the second hardest fight in the game. Only surpassed by Millennia. Maybe the final battle too. But that one's just because it's a two-parter. Oh, okay. Tell me how you really feel. Trying to get some arcane up in order to wield this new sword we grabbed. The Rock plays Elden Ring? I believe it. Everybody plays Elden Ring. I think it's the first time a From game has truly penetrated the mainstream. Thorpe below. Now, what is the mainstream can be, you know, nebulous, so, you know, honestly, their other games have been certainly very popular. Just depends how you look at it. But this is the one that, you know, this is the one that everybody knows about. Prime, hello. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you leaving?
Take a look at. Don't worry. I'll continue, which is why his roots, as he won't like his shack is high top.
Hey, what up, Prime?
I knew you'd lay out your arms.
How are you? Can we stop doing this hello goodbye thing? I mean you can if you really want, but hello, Omega. Oh, Prime, it has been a wild weekend trying to get things in order. The next week will be very busy as well, but again, hey, I won't have to do anything during the day, right? So, probably have some extra streams. Excuse me. It's weird being unemployed. Very, very weird. Thank you, Pretendus One. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if we should be doing this fight right now. We should probably just go and get to the Halleck tree. I hate this fight. This fight sucks. For one thing, how do we still not have our full flasks? We got some golden seed problems. We gotta go kill some big old wormies. Malekith is a very intense... Just remember, he's not very strong. He can kill you in moments, but he is actually fairly fragile. So go big on him. What are you doing, man? Stop. This guy. This guy for real? Yeah, Snake, that is by design. His second form is extremely dangerous. There is a special item you can find that can help you with that. You can look it up if you'd like. Yeah, right? He just like fat rolled into a fat roll. It was like totally cheating. Dude! Thank you, Clint1, for the follow. Don't Sniff Paint says, cheers! Congratulations on whatever's next. Thank you, Don't Sniff. Do you know when I'll be able to announce? Yes, I do, Nutty Frames, I do. Unfortunately, I can't tell you right now, though. It'll be a few weeks before I can actually tell you what I'm doing next. And I know that's not great, but that's how it is. Minnie, yeah, we're gonna have a daytime stream and a night stream today. Thank you, Don't Stiff Paint. Nutty Frames, I can't wait to tell you what's next for me. But that won't be available for some time yet. That's just how things work, you know what I mean? In the world. Well, I haven't accepted it yet for Tennis One, so you're ahead of me. John, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it a ton. As always. Omega, yeah, I mean, it'll take a lot of people a lot of time to accept it, I think. But it was time for me, and it was the right decision. And I hope y'all can be excited for me as well. If not immediately, later on down the line. Yeah, we're going. You know, we're going. It's not. It's we're going to New Game Plus, folks. That's what's happening. Okay. Think of it that way. Yeah, all things Nintendo. I was happy to finally get on that show once before. That was the only time I've ever been on all things Nintendo. Obviously, there are people who are way more into Nintendo than I am, than I was, as far as beat areas go, but obviously I have a long history with Nintendo as well. Alright, Snake, I won't. But I'll just say that if you just go all in on him in Phase 2, that's your best strategy, because he's rather frail. Very dangerous, but also rather frail. Yep, Omega, it will be several weeks from now before I can discuss it, so... Before I can even tell you what I'm doing. Due to some, timing aspects. But, I hope that you'll be excited to hear about it. At least what I'm doing when I can tell you that. There's not going to be any press conferences. I mean, I'm not going to be in games media anymore, so, right? You're not going to see my byline anywhere. And I'm not going to be, you know, doing what you'd think that what I've been doing. I can tell you right now that it's not going to be. Again, you're not going to see me like doing all the stuff that you used to see me do, because I'm not going to be in games media anymore. I will not be staying in Minneapolis, no. I originally moved here for the Game Informer position. I will be relocating to facilitate my new role. Yes, Zach, that's been discussed. Yes, that no changes there. Obviously, during the moving, there will be a time where I'm not doing that. But yeah, there are no plans to end that at this time. You know, as All-Star, I probably do, but I don't mind reiterating it for the folks at home. Probably Thorpe. Either that or I'm gonna have to keep my head nice and shaved. I don't know why it would affect your plan, Pretentious One. That's true. Ooh, Rivers of Blood. Do we want to use this? I think it might be good. You have to do some heavy upgrading of it. Somber Ancient Dragon. I think we can get one of those right away. Go-kart, I can't really discuss anything about this at this time. I know everybody really is hungry for information. And when the time comes, I'll be more than happy to let you know what's going on. But sadly, we are just not right. We're just not there yet. Yeah, pretend this one. Well, you know, it was a choice I made. It's not like I got forced into anything. This is an exciting thing for me, and I hope that others will be excited for me as well. I do like it in Minnesota, by the way, but I can't. Go-kart, I can't tell you. I just simply cannot tell you that at this time. I wish I could, but I can't. It's just like I don't want to narrow things down for people. Yeah, I need a somber ancient stone, which I think there's one coming right up. Snake Eater, it is a I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. I think people will think it's a good fit. Great, the power button on my phone broke. God, that's all I need. Well, that's something else I gotta get fixed before I move now. Like I said, I'll be more than happy to announce where and what I'm doing. When the time comes. I mean, yeah, I was here for 8 years, Fear. Eight and a half years, really. For counting change. We probably need to get more healing flasks. We only have 12. Which means we might want to do some golden seed collecting. But yeah, I did enjoy my time here in Minnesota. Of course. And I mean, and obviously my time in Game Informer goes without saying. Hey, Croc, what's up? It is me. It is I. I am playing the video game today. The vidya. We'll have Elden Ring here now, and later on today, I think I might stream some Destiny 2. That was a long time ago, Pretendus One, alright? That was a different era. And the power button on my Pixel is now broken. So now I gotta see if I can get that fixed, which is probably unlikely, right? I'll probably have to get a new phone.
Oh, snap.
It's a nice, exciting development to deal with today. I know, Pretendus One, I know, so that'll be exciting tonight, won't it? Wait. Fear, I know people are very hungry for knowledge, and, you know, the sad part is, after I tell you what it is, I mean, you're probably not going to hear much more about it either, because it's not, again, it's not a media position, so you're not going to really know what I'm up to day to day anymore, outside of, you know. I have not heard of that game, Go-Kart. Oh, I mean, the job's in games, Fear. I can't say more about it right now, but yeah, I'm sticking with games for, you know, games is a big thing for me, just in general. You know what I mean? I don't expect I'll ever be doing something other than games as a I mean, for me, Detective Basil, it's true. It actually is true. I don't know how the power button broke on my Pixel. This is so weak, dude. One more task to take care of this week. Zealous because it's already on, you know? I guess I could just never shut it off again. Which is not a really reasonable thing to do. Go-kart, that's been asked a lot. I've already made a statement on that. Do not expect any... I mean, obviously there's going to be some major... I'm not going to have a computer for weeks, potentially, during the move process, so there will not be anything happening then, and after that I do not expect any major changes that weren't already going to happen. I do plan to take another night off a week from the cycle. There will probably be less, to be honest, but no, it's not going to affect that. There are some other changes too, but like they're not, again, nothing you need to worry about. Hey gals, what's up? I should actually make an FAQ button. But I don't mind that people are asking questions. It's good. I just, you know, again, it won't be media moving forward, so it'll be a lot less... in certain respects. Oh, yes, absolutely. Again, go-kart, you know, more information as it comes down the line, but yeah, that was all discussed, obviously, beforehand. But right now, the expectation is that I could be without a PC for several weeks, which obviously would affect things a lot. And hey, gals, what's up? I wonder if I could just glue the power button back on. That's the stage we're at here, folks. Yeah, sure, Zelastar. It just, yeah, it did. It literally just fell off while we were sitting here talking, if you believe it or not. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the screen. But, it's too small. Here's the power button. It fell off, okay? Just literally just fell right off of the side here. So there's that white square where it's supposed to go. I know, right? Pretty wild. That is the word for it. Oh, boy. We're definitely going to need to get full flask because we take so much damage. This is not happening right now. Also, that one I dodged. That wasn't fair. Check for an Android update. What? That's not even a good joke, Cellstar. But yeah, I really do need to get it fixed. Cell phone is like super necessary for me. It's a Pixel 4 XL. And obviously it's something I'm going to have to get taken care of very quickly. Anyway, what's up everybody? I hope your Sunday's going great. Pixel 4 XL. Brownie, very good. Dr. Mono, you are not first. Not even close to first. You will beat Malika, trust me. And again, there's a special item you can get that will help you if you really need it. If you just go all in phase 2, you have a much better chance of winning from random luck. Because he's quite fragile. He's just also extremely dangerous. Yeah, Snake, so like I said, if you just front load all the damage... No, not really, Dr. Mono. I still have much to do with both packing and paperwork. And apparently fixing my phone, too. Hi, Tuxedo, how you doing? Which just came up, so that's going to be a really annoying thing to deal with. I have never seen a power button just fall off of a phone. Until now. Well, thank you, Snake Eater. I appreciate that. I know, right? Unfortunately, I did unpack, so... So yeah, Zelastar, let's assume that it is picked up, so what? Well, I know, Tetsudo, that's why we put archives out there for you, okay? It's not the same without chat. I know. Hey, the live experience is great, but hey, you know I can't stream 24/7, so there's no real solution there that I can offer you. But good to see you. Hey, Dr. Mojo, how you doing? I mean, I love the Pixel, by the way. I think it's a great phone. Outside of this particular thing, which...
And to think, I hesitated.
Pretendus One, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, C-Raider? How you doing? What up? Hey, I mean, you know what's shaking, right? Hey. Biggest excitement today is the power button just falling off of my phone. I know. Very exciting. Oh, I'm sorry that, yeah, you know, it is my last podcast, yeah, and I am done at Game Informer. My last day was Friday. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? I can't tell you what's next. I literally cannot do it. When I can, I will be making an... I will say so on, like, you know, Twitter and Discord and the rest of my social channels. However, currently, that information is top secret. Yeah, it's even harder naked, trust me. I mean, I think the next thing is going to be really, really great, Dr. Mojo, and when I can tell people what it is, I will. You know how things work in the world, and so yeah, I simply just cannot disclose that at this time. But soon enough. I will say it won't be like it's not games media anymore, so. It is games though. It's games, not games media, yeah. This is not a good attempt. Those ads need to be dead a long time ago. I cannot disclose it at this time, but I'm excited that other people are excited for me, for sure. Probably a little harder than I expected, Go-Kart. It's really, you're very sensitive. You're very, very squishy, even with 50 vit. Like, at most, I have 2 hits on anything. And that's even from just getting sneezed on. Because you gotta understand, it's like, it's not exponential, but it's the best way I can describe it. If you do not have an armor piece on a slot, it is much, 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 much worse than having, like, even just a burlap, you know, a cloth piece or whatever you have lying around. By the way the game calculates damage. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, pretend to. I mean, we've beaten the game so many times that, you know, we're adding modifiers ourselves to alter the experience, right? Which can be fun. But you know, there's that too. Yeah, that's gonna be part of this experience, especially here at the end. It was more manageable near the beginning, obviously. Now we really feel it, because these guys do a lot of damage to a fully armored character. The amount they do to an unarmored character is extremely huge. I wasn't saying anything, man. I was saying exactly what I think we've been pretty clear about what this run has been all about since the beginning.
And to think, I hesitated.
Black Rain, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Electric Jazz Cafe. No, Electric Jazz, here's what I can tell you right now. I am leaving games media. I have taken a position in games. I cannot tell you anything more than that at this time. But yeah, you can find me here and on, like, the same places that you've been able to find me on the internets. The help me from that stream were quite funny during that Battlefield stream we did, yeah. And thank you for the kind words, Electric Jazz. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey Winter, what's up? So no, Twitch is not my my full-time gig now. But depending on the next, I have like a couple of weeks before I begin.
Jenny girl, come here for Christmas. We got you a brand new Kong. And Christmas time is only once a year for Jenny girl, sometimes known as Virginia. In certain company, if you know what I mean. Jenny, put the kettle on. We've got company for Christmas.
So yeah, it's great to see Electric Jazz, and again, thank you for the kind words and all the support over the years. I know, Crater. That's right. Thank you, Electric. Yeah, I will certainly inform people about what I'm going to be doing. And I think people will be excited for me as well. At least I hope they will be. But again, to be clear, it is no longer in games media, so you won't be seeing the same kind of things from me. You probably won't be seeing anything from me in regards to what I'm going to be doing at my day job ever. So, Winter, I can't wait to tell you what it is, but I can't right now. You'll have to hold on for a little bit. Shouldn't be too long, a few weeks. You will have to wait at least a few weeks, though, just because of the way things have shaken out. But, you know, hey, time to hang out here. You know where to find me. Hernando, yes, this community made me do a full playthrough of that game from a community stream goal. So yes, that's on the YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. I mostly like that game. I got really angry at that. I went straight malding during the final battle. It was just such an annoying fight. I was able to break my lease. It was unpleasant. To say the least. Unpleasant and punishing will be the words that I use. Such is life. Oh, I'm sure I'm sure the whole thing will be worth it, right? Or I wouldn't have done it. That's the thing. I'm very excited about what's next. The what? No, Crater, I didn't get anything. Sorry, Winter, you'll have to be a little bit more explicit, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't you hate that when you can't open your map because you're in combat? Thank you, Shaz. I spent, you know, I have to trim it at the very least. I think we'll go do Lord of Blood first, since he gives mad XP. Yep, more information. Again, as I've said so many times today, and I'm sure I'll say some more. More when I can say, which is not now. But yeah, again, I'm very excited about what's next for me, and I hope you will be too. This run comes with some extreme challenges, as you may have noticed here. Basically, here at the end game, I cannot be touched at all. Just instantaneous death. Yeah, Shaz, I mean, that is also good. I agree. I can't wait to get a new video card. But yeah, the beard is definitely hitting peak levels right now. Peak beard. How many skulls do I need to kill on this thing? Come on now. Did I ever stream Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers? I did not. There are no plans to stream Chrono Cross at this time. However, there could be the next stream goal depending on what people vote for. I don't have the vote ready yet though, so. That's right, the vote still is not ready. But it's coming soon, TM. Yeah, definitely. I definitely am concerned about the FPS, from what I've heard. I don't think that's going to win the vote anyway. The other games that are going to be in the bag are like Final Fantasy 13-2, and what else? Some other really big games. I forget what else. I gotta go look. It's been a long week. Then you don't have to vote for it, Crater. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is also one of them. Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 13-2, Chrono Cross, and then something else. For the voting block. Oh yeah, sure, Final Fantasy 15. That is a game. That is a game that you can play, and that's the one I forgot about because for good reason. Yeah, we're gonna do Xenoblade anyway, Shaz, based on our history with the series now. That's not gonna be a stream goal. We're just gonna play it. Digimon, unfortunately, comes out the same day, which is gonna mean, we will see what happens. That's a ways off. But we obviously intend to play both those games. I have no idea. Is that already out? I don't remember when that comes out either. I can't either pretend this one. Hey, what the hell? Oh my god. You know what? Go ahead and take me, bear. You weren't part of this fight. I don't know how you showed up. I like it how we had the losing horn, but I'm still alive. So Pratt may have been a little bit premature on that one. And yeah, Splatoon is definitely off-brand for me. I'm really not interested in Splatoon. But, to be fair, I haven't really given it a fair shake either, so... that would be an interesting thing. I mean, yeah, Brett, of course. But we didn't die there. At someday I should probably check out the Splatoon games. Maybe with the upcoming game would probably be the best way to do it, right? Assuming they've continued to iterate and expand on what they do. Oh, I'm sure Gravity will take it. I mean, Gravity has been our arch nemesis here. That is good to hear and interesting as well, because I never really assumed that would be the case with that game. Definitely not Pretendus 1. That's an unfair assumption. It just means there are still many. I mean, I still think that all of their like core franchises are extremely powerful and extremely well designed. I think the lack of power the Switch has is a thing that sometimes a factor. Not that, you know, I'm not super into like, oh, it's got to have graphics, but it has to run smoothly, and I know sometimes, frankly, on the Switch, not a lot of games can suffer from performance, from what I have seen, from my own experience. I can't speak for yours. What's that, Winter? All of the playthroughs are linked. I mean, all of the playthroughs are on YouTube. Yeah, they're not organized very well because I just upload directly. But all of the past Elden Ring playthroughs are available on the YouTube channel. Yeah, which is nice, Jazz. Yeah, right? I think that's pretty cool. So there should be 4 different Elden Ring playthroughs available on the channel currently.
And to think, I hesitated.
Pratt, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Shaz. I appreciate it. As always, gifted subs are most welcome. Thank you. Oh, we have not done a Link to the Past on the channel, no. That's a good question. Sorry, I misinterpret. You know, sometimes when you're playing one of these games, it can be difficult to follow chat. I'm really good at it these days, but sometimes when you're like eye scanning from both screens, even when you've played this game a bunch, you know, sometimes you miss something. And there I did. We have not played Link to the Past on this channel, probably because it can be very difficult to do with most. I think I can play on Switch Online, right? So that's actually pretty easy to do. I mean, Pratt, we were just going to go right to Mog. I actually don't know if the naked build might just die to his one move outright. I'm not sure how that's going to play out. It is winter, but again, I haven't played it in over a decade. As I mentioned, I assume you listen to the All Things Nintendo. Oh, okay, Shaz. Yeah. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be on Min-Max this week, I think, so that'll be fun. It has been a minute. Several minutes, as a matter of fact. Can you even bleed this guy? I don't think I've ever tried to bleed the Lord of Blood. I'm gonna guess you can't. I'm also gonna guess that the elevator boss beat me first. Yeah, Brennan, when speed reading and, you know, it helps a lot. If you're gonna play a game like this on stream, that actually requires you to, like, pay attention to what's going on. Like, some, like, JRPGs and stuff are lots better for streaming because you don't have to worry about it. I don't think this is it's the Min-Max exit interview. I don't know if that's what it is. Said it was audio only, so I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, the elevator boss, Pratt, where the elevator went back down after I brought it up. He's weak to bleed. Really? That's odd. Yeah, that'll be uncomfortable then, Pretentious One. I'm sure he has plenty of those zingers ready to go, but I am, you know, having been in media for 10 years, I am also media trained on how to answer those questions. So, with complete non-answers and runarounds, if he asks me things that I can't answer, which he will, I'm sure. Yeah, Minnie, I actually don't know what the exact thing I'm going to be on. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, Minnie, that's what I'm told.
You must abide alone a while.
I don't think, you know, in a couple, we won't need that FAQ thing because in a few weeks it'll be known.
Honor the guest to the birthplace of our dynasty.
That would take a lot of episodes, Crater. You can, there's no exit interview that I know of planned but I'll check. That is not what I think we're doing. I don't think that we've discussed that yet.
I can see it as clear as day. The coming of our dynasty.
It was, Pratt. Do you remember that run? It was complete cheats. I felt bad about every boss we beat with that. Horfrost Stomp is just mean, you know? We got him good, yeah, Pratt. I mean, hey, that's just because I'm so good at this game, right? I think that's the only explanation that we can accept here. Yeah, I guess I'm the Bloodlord now, right? Boom, got him, chat. I think, I don't, Super Nintendo, I haven't agreed to an exit interview, so I should probably check with Hanson right now. In fact, I will. I don't think it's a good idea to do that when I can't talk about what's next. It just doesn't make as much sense. Ketchup Lord? No, we're not really into ketchup. And when I say not really into it, I mean we don't like ketchup here. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could do that. I'm clarifying what this thing is that we're doing tomorrow. I think he said there were like fewer call-ins or something. I don't know. I don't, you know, I watch Max now and then, but as with most other content, I don't really have time to consume it because I'm doing my own during that time. Yeah, I think he said it was something for like Patreon subscribers where viewers could call in, audio only. Don't tell him I told you. I don't know. Pretend it's one I no. I don't. I don't really take long road trips anymore. I did, obviously, in a different life. But now for long travel, it's mostly flights. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be on, Black Rain, yeah. Okay, what's next on our journey? We could try the Dragon Lord again, but he was kind of a thing. But I don't know. I think that's what it is, yeah. So that's not the I'm sure a lot of people want an exit interview too. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Everybody else has done it, right? We should probably go back and start and get some golden seeds and get 14 flasks. Hi, Azel. It's been a very trying and exhausting few days here as I pack things up, sign documents, pay things, take care of things, have my phone break. But yes, all things considered, doing very well. Very excited for the next stage of my career. Yeah, my phone did break, Pratt, unfortunately. The power button just fell off while I was sitting here. Not even doing anything. I mean, they're not bad at all. I'm really excited about the future. Just a lot to get done between then and now. It's an Android phone. It's a Pixel 4 XL, and I have no idea how it happened. Pixel 4 XL. By the way, I really like the Pixel 4 XL. Outside of this specific scenario where it just appears to have fallen apart in my hands. Okay, so the problem is this guy can, he can actually just kill me in one hit now. Like, literal one shot. I had him so easy too. I was working him, and then you get hit once with no armor, you just die. That should be really fun for Malekith as well. Maybe we should do Dragon Lord after Malekith. I mean, yeah, I like the Pixel a lot. Again, outside of this very unique, specific scenario. Malekith is a cool guy that we'll be fighting today, probably. I really do not relish taking him on naked, though. What we should probably do instead is go get the rest of our flasks up, but, you know. Behind the back. Not a good start this time at all. I mean, at least the nuclear shot only doesn't kill me in one hit either, still. I guess that's got us fixed damage or something. This one's not gonna end well. I dodged that. Thanks for the follow. Oh boy. It died, Pratt. It died. The third head is dead. You know, this boss is a lot harder naked.
Around these parts, we call her Virginia. But all of them were deceived. One dog was bred in secret. One terrier to rule them all. And we call her Virginia.
Oh, hi, Jenny. I'd like to place a carry-out order. Oh, I'll have a turkey club and a diet slice to wash it all down.
Apparently, Ginny is now taking carry-out orders. I don't know when that happened, but it is, I guess, the thing that's happening now. I mean, Pratt, like many of their other games, there's a lot to be interpreted here. I think a lot of the... It's best not to assume that there is a canonical version. And that everything is left up to some interpretation in the player. Other than that, I would say wait for DLC if DLC is coming, because, you know, DLC often has more mysteries and some answers generally. So But as somebody who makes a point of, like, you know, asking Miyazaki, is this what happened? You know, every chance I get, and being told, like, you know, we leave it up for the players to interpret as basically the answer. That is how I view it now as well. There we go. Easy mode. Sure, yeah, Zelastar. There's always a very solid framework to use, right? But past that, that's when you get into the situation where, you know, there is plenty of room for interpretation. Yeah, totes easy mode, am I right? Yeah. Some dragon lord, am I right? No, I think I know it at this point, Pretendus 1. Is there stuff worth getting back here? This is where that nasty dude is going to invade us from before. Bernal. Since we didn't kill him earlier. You can kill him very early game and get his stuff, which is really cool, especially if you want to use the sweet mace. Which you would have totally used on a run, but it's a faith, you have to have enough faith points for it too. That's like the worst one. Oh my god! You should get a lottery ticket today? Yeah, why not? Have fun, right? Why is there floating debris? Are we in Kingdom Hearts? Yes. There are certain dungeons, Zelastar, where the lights affect things. You can, like, kill the enemies with the light. So yeah, the light will bake them. Hello, Trent Show. We're getting pretty close to the end of this run, actually. Interestingly enough. I said we were going to take our time, and then we didn't. Surprise, surprise. Shocker there. I do want to, like, get a save file with, like, everything collected. In case DLC comes, right? Without going into new game. So that is actually something I want to do. Yes, hi Jack, what's up? Would you like to diet slice to wash it all down? I don't think that's true, Jack. But yeah, on tonight's stream I will be playing Destiny 2, getting back into it. Basically a fresh start.
I'd like to begin the life and times of my memoirs. If you may, today at this soda shop. Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is about a teenage girl. Now, Unigo represents something very special to all of us inside. He's not a human. Rather, Unigo is a representative of the carrier community. Does that make sense to anyone?
Yes, Prime, I think I will be, yeah, today. And before people are like, Dan's going to Bungie or something, no. Not related.
Become my blade once more.
Queue times. I wasn't aware that was ever a thing. It's been a few years since I played, though. Well, this guy looks mean. I hope he doesn't hurt us. I don't think I don't think that they make you do that anymore. But I remember when they made you. That was years ago, right? I don't think that's a part of it anymore. Yeah, very bad kitty. The baddest kitty. Very dangerous kitty. We're gonna have to go all in. Because if this guy hits us with no armor, I don't need to tell you what's gonna happen. Look at the destined death meter. Jesus, this guy's gonna be a pain. That's destined death, Pratt. He always did that. You just couldn't see it. They now have a visual representation for when destined death hits you. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? Hey, Pratt, I mean, you gotta... The mods can put up polls whenever they want. It's up to them. He didn't even have any HP. There's no health bar there. That wasn't greedy, actually. I mean, it's funny because, like, flasks, I mean, I can barely even heal myself through anything. So, like, I guess the flasks don't matter too much because I'm either dead or I'm alive. There's no, like... Ryan, we did it as a strength build. It's fine. It's just, you know, you gotta... It is not supposed to be an easy fight. And there are tools you can get to help. We've probably been over that. There's a special item you can get to help with this fight if you want it. You still can sometimes, Brett, yeah. I mean, as one of the final bosses in the game, he's not supposed to be easy. And he definitely represents a very speedy and dangerous opponent. Very similar to, like, you know, conceptually, Nameless King and Ornstein. We did not find any wall. You gotta be kidding me. There's no wall. Yes. The Ornstein Bears, that's correct. Alright, well, I wanted to get a little distance and that didn't work. I think pretend this one means that we found a place where I could not proceed past. Which obviously is hilarious. I like it how I did it right after after Pretendus one said we found the wall. That's chef's kiss right there. Yeah, you were wrong, yes. Honestly, Malekith is really, like, even if I wasn't naked, it'd probably take a few tries. He's just got, like, if he gets you with one of his big damage windows, you're probably gonna die. Clothes or no clothes.
The rune of death.
But he's rather fragile, because you only have to kill him from half, right? So... go big.
And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then.
It's true, Prime. It's true.
You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Yeah, I guess. I think Fia was the one we decided on, which means I actually have to go do Fia's stuff right now, because we haven't done it. What's the quickest way to get down to the death, this Tangleroot chasm? We took a impromptu vote yesterday, and I think Fia won. How do I get down to the Tangleroot depths? Of course we went to Mimic Land. Is it past the gargoyles? I ask this question literally every playthrough. should also get some seeds and some flasks, you know, the good stuff. It's got marshmallows. Winter, I really don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do mean deep root. That's right, Prime. Obviously, we have to do that. We gotta go get Fia. Yep, so we're in the right spot. No, the gargoyles are, they're a pain. You can fight them a lot earlier than, they're just a really, they have really annoying movesets. Okay, Winter, sure. You can do that. The cat, I don't know what that is, Super Nintendo, I'm sorry. I don't follow. Cat meow? I have tons of bomb. I don't need any more. I'm never going to use it. It's awful. However, the rest of the sauces that Winter sent were great. Fia should already be down there, right? I didn't interact with her at all, but, you know, hey, yeah. Well, Winter, let me move. I'm not accepting anything. I'm not accepting any deliveries at this time. That's why I didn't set up the throne thing. I have to move again, so the address will not be correct. Crater, you send that. You send that. Don't worry. If you send that thing, I'll make an exception. All right. that's the only thing on the wish list right now, I think, actually. That one we're still accepting, by the way. I said we're still accepting that one. Well, I mean, I don't know where to go now, so this is gonna end badly. This is going well. I mean, yeah, that's true, Erlen. That is true of this run for sure. I mean, yeah, Croc, it's very... We are extremely sensitive to late game damage. We were sensitive to damage early in the game, but it's... Late game enemies are designed to do extreme damage. Even to armored people, right? So... We don't really have any room to get hit ever. It's not great. Why did we come here again? What are we down here for? Oh, well, Crater, you can see that me doing that in a lot of other things. I mean, we've been fighting Millennia now, you know? Come on. And isn't she still bugged, so it's super hard now? I mean, I have no idea where to go now, like... Yep, still not really, no. Did we miss the switch somewhere? Well, we're running low on heals. Whole lot of calamari down here. Hey, what up, Zillars? Nice. Okay, that was a neat little detour. Yeah, I've never used this summon. Rivers of Blood. Rivers of Blood is a cool sword. Yeah, that's what we're using. As you probably have noticed. Oh yeah, Winter. That was like, it was all skill right there. Lord skill, such skills. I think they're awesome. I think it's awesome. So I know a lot of people have expressed that they thought the ending was not the ending areas were not good. I disagree with that entirely. But everyone is, of course, entitled to their opinion and thoughts. I mean, especially stuff like the Halig Tree is just awesome. I think I can agree with the people who don't like to have to fight Radragon and the Beast, you know, back to back, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, I don't think the journey's over. We'll have to see, but I would be extremely surprised if there wasn't DLC for this game. Yeah, I like not having Torrent for the final battle. I understand that fight is frustrating to get around sometimes, but also Torrent would just make it too easy. Like, the last boss should not be a horse fight. Now, whether or not that, they can, change how things were organized, that's fine, but I don't think that you should have the advantage of Torrent in a final battle scenario. He's just too good. But it does make the Elden Beast fight much more frustrating when you are chasing the dolphin, yes. I won't deny that. I mean, I remember Breath of the Wild. We played it. It was a thing. It was a thing that we did. I mean, that's just a guess, obviously, Zedlars, but... I mean, the gripes about Elden Beast are fine. I think a lot of them have... I think a lot of them are based in, I can see them, for sure. Elden Beast is an annoying fight. It's still really majestic, but I think it could have been better. Yep, that's definitely it, Adam. I mean, that's I can agree with that completely, right? I'm not going to deny that aspect of the fight. It can be really frustrating to just get hammered by him over and over while you're trying to just make it through. Something I have no doubt will be intensely interesting and frustrating with our no armor build. I mean, it's more annoying than Madeira, I think, because it's It's more of a sustained problem. Midir gives you plenty of time in his face. Plenty. With Elden Beast, you have to really, really pick your moments to act when you're in front of him. Because you don't get much. He's very mobile. Midir is mobile sometimes, but Midir gives you plenty. If you want to be in Midir's face, you can be in Midir's face. You'll have to ask Super Nintendo. I don't. Someone else probably would have said something. I would imagine. I mean, Midir's great, right? It's a marathon fight, classic Dark Souls 3 super battle. But you got to remember, Midir is a DLC boss. So if there is going to be DLC for Elden Ring, then the best is yet to come, right? Because the best stuff is always in the DLC. Always. I think every single time in a From Software game without fail. I am a Lego character. That's my secret. I'm always a Lego. Big fan of Eggo waffles, too, back in the day. Back in the day. I haven't eaten them in, like, 20 years, but back in the day. Man, that is a very motivated miner. I mean, that's true, you know, Zelistar, we don't know, right? Naked man with a sword. Good stuff. Good stuff. Elden Ring is at the top. Yep. Elden Ring, Bloodborne, DS2, DS3. Yep. That all looks good. That is a correct list. Pratt, correct. He was the OG Naki, so he's got an advantage on me. He's using Naki magic. That list is accurate, yeah. How is that no love for Sekiro? There's no indication there of what I think of its quality, except that it's on the bottom of that list. Being on the bottom of that list still makes you better than almost every other game in existence. I did give it a high score, yes. That's accurate. I have not watched it, Prime, no. I don't think that's true at all, Pratt. No, I don't think so, Crater. I don't think so. Good theory, though. 3D Dot Game Heroes. I don't know if I've played it or not. I don't think so. You have to... Severance has to be watched. I can't... If I give you the synopsis... Basically, the less you knowing in... The less you know when you go into that show, the better. One of those. I don't remember. Is it on PC? Okay, then yeah, I definitely haven't.
Pratable cheered. X200. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I know what you're going to do.
We'll be
3 o'clock CST or 4 p.m. EST. Comes up quickly on a Monday, doesn't it? Closing bell. They call it. For whom does it toll today? Was it you? Was it me?
Well, thank you, Pratt. I mean, I'll be around a lot today, so... This is only our first stream of the day. And remember, you will not get an alert for the second stream, because that's how it works. Twitch only likes to send out, like, one email. So just assume to come back here later on if you want more streamage. It won't be Elden Ring later, though. Brad, I'm sure a lot of people are really happy that they got a closing bell, so... It's become the gold standard around here. I know, hey, well, I'm unemployed now, so I got some time to do a couple of streams, alright? People have complained about this reskin boss a lot more than others. But we don't... I mean, theoretically in this universe there could be hundreds or even thousands of Estelles. I mean, I'm sure you've done the research on how that these are just... You know, these are more developed Falling Star beasts. I agree, though, the boss was a little bit more special without the double, but I also like that we get to fight him twice. It's kind of just like, we have a really cool boss. Let's get to fight it again. I understand that, I actually do. It's the same with, you know, you make a fight, it has its own custom soundtrack, and you work really hard on making that fight perfect. I don't have a problem with it being twice. It's the same with the Ancestral Spirit, right? Now, okay, the Godfrey jail, that one is dumb. That one I will agree with. The Godfrey jail is probably the worst one that I can think of. I actually appreciate the fact that we get to fight, like, we get to fight Ancestral twice and Estelle twice. Ignoring any kind of plot considerations. The Goddelferoy jail, though, is... That one I agree is silly. That's probably the only one I had a real issue with. That one I can agree with. The rest, I think all makes sense, even if you don't agree with the reasoning. I mean, that's how it goes, Winter, right? Like, you know? The magma drakes. I mean, the magma drakes aren't special. I can understand that there's a lot of magma drakes in this world. I can definitely like be okay with that. It's like, okay, sure. The God of War one just doesn't make any sense at all, and I will not accept any answers that go against that. Yeah, you know, Zelastor, that is, I don't think that does happen, alright? And I like it how people made such a big deal about what is clearly just something they left in the game as an accident. With that 50-hit wall. And they're like, we gotta find it now. This is the harbinger of all secrets. It's like, no, probably not. Yeah, you know, Winter, that is possible, but it's also possible they just added more seeds so that people could get it without finding all of them. I actually agree with Zillars there. I don't think that they're going to up flask caps or anything like that with DLC. But, as has been said, yes. Could. Paid horse armor? I hope not. They will be, but hey, there's always ways to conquer them, right? After doing the base game in Millennia, I think people will take to that DLC challenge like a duck to water. I mean, hey, Millennia is tough. I'm just really... This game has been, you know, has brought a lot of people into From Software's game library. Very adeptly, I believe. And very intelligently. I mean, I'm not a games journalist anymore, but, like, you know, I would really love to know if Haligtree was originally not optional and they changed it to optional. Because I can see that. Because if they did, it was a really good choice. Because, obviously, you know, we've talked about this, but because, you know, Millennia being an optional boss rather than a canonical core boss is the right decision. And I bet tons more people are actually going to beat her because of that decision. People who would have quit the game if she was a main boss. But the same person can handily encounter when it's optional because the stakes are different. And the relationship with the fight is different. Yeah, don't, dude. From Software Geography is a malleable entity, Zelastar. I assure you. They love to move things around as development goes. I don't think it's a low point. Just because there's not a freaking epic dungeons. I didn't think this was a low point at all. It's not supposed to be like the Haligtree, right? It's not a legacy dungeon. It's not supposed to dress to impress in that regard. It's a bonus area tucked away with a few extra things to find that is, again, completely... If you don't come here on a run normally, nobody's going to care. It's fine. Obviously, we want to do Fia's ending, so we have to come here. I mean, the complaints about unique enemies in this game, just, for me, they fall on deaf ears. This game has way more unique enemies than a lot of other open-world games. I mean, Breath of the Wild is always the low-hanging fruit that you can come at here, yes. And by the way, Breath of the Wild is a great game, right? But it has like 4 different enemy types. And nobody complained about that. Now, Fortis X, I don't think was a very good fight at all. And I don't think people love it. That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
is it you to deny like the dog? You are and I am the god they call me, yet you...
A very tender moment right here.
Have you ever, when the first god wins out, there is, and I must fight before the time. When God another, and I must before the my hand, will you still? When but another, and I must before the when Godwin died another.
Oh, I have to go get the other thing. That's right. For that, we have to go to the bad place. I actually don't think Fortisax is a really cool fight. The Dragon Lord Zillers we did earlier, now that is probably From's best dragon fight, I think, visually. I don't know if it was as epic as Medir, but I think they definitely put on some pizzazz and zip to that one. So I think overall it's their best dragon fight. Yeah, mini, right? Yeah. I mean, I played through the game several times before I realized that that was a debuff that was on me, so, and that's fine. It's 5% HP, whatever, you know, no big deal. $30,000 XP, that's right. Oh god. I don't want to fight this lady. I hate fighting this lady. I wonder if we can just run past her. So freaking annoying. I mean, this is like our bajillionth run of this game. And I'm still having a blast. That was definitely not having a blast. I don't know what that was. It means it must be time for lunch. I know, Dr. Mono. Isn't that is wild to think about? Believe me, for me as well. And hopefully some other folks, you know, come by to say hello from, as they realize that I am no longer, at GI. I don't think I'm gonna have a TikTok. No, no need for that. I'm pretty content with keeping this community manageable. Second breakfast is very good. I think we all know that breakfast food is really good. I think this is a well-known, documented fact. Never had a good breakfast burrito? Of course. Love breakfast burritos. Can't have them anymore, though, obviously. As the burrito part is not keto, but nor are many of the things that you put in them. Muscles Meaty Beast, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I guess we can do one more half-an-hour block, but then I gotta go for dinner and get ready for the evening stream. You know, Adam, I really wish I could put some stuff on. The Godskin set's pretty nice, yeah. But I think, you know, we've gone this far. It would really be silly to put on armor now. So there's others, you know, for security purposes, I'm not giving exact timing. You'll know because there won't be any streams. That's when you'll know. Hi, Rich. What's up? Malika's wasn't bad. Took us like 2 or 3 attempts, I think. Obviously, we died in 1 hit. So we had to get a nice introductory second phase in order to capitalize on it. I mean, Crater, you don't know how right you are. That's actually true, sad as it may be. Rich, we will not have any announcement of anything for several weeks, so you're gonna have to just try to keep calm until then, I guess. That's I will share it when I can share it. That's just the way the world works. I mean, Malekith's dead. Malekith is done. Beat him. Did take us like what, 3 tries? I know, Rich. Hey, it's all good. And by the way, I don't, you know, hey, everyone's curious. I understand. Yeah, they didn't buff, you know, they didn't nerf Rivers of Blood, but they did buff all the Colossal weapons, which is great. Of course, after we'd already done our Colossal run. Pretentious One, I'm not giving, there won't be any hints, there won't be any clues, none of that. Like, this is, it's not something we can get cute about, alright? When I can tell you, I'll tell you. Well, Rich, I hope you find something you like. This, I think, is going to be an incredible, exciting new opportunity for me in games. So, I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you, Rich. I'm sure to some extent everyone can. I obviously really loved the very long career that I had in that field, and I'm very excited to see where I go next. I mean, Winter, obviously it's a shift, right? But
This is the other Hallowbrand.
I think once
How
you
did
see what it is,
my
it'll
utmost thanks.
you will be excited for me as well.
Godwin can take his
Hi,
rightful
Reviewer, what's
place
up?
as first of the dead and claim a second illustrious life. You are my.
I'll be there will be a night stream tonight. It will not be Elden Ring. You get all the Elden Ring
Although I
today.
can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment.
Tonight we're playing Destiny 2.
I will soon, and it will the new life of the Golden Prince as the rune of those who please. Brandish this child, stay the by become. I will to conceive. Brandish, stay the by becoming.
Yeah, when I can tell you, I will tell you. And I think you will think it makes a lot of sense, and you will be excited and happy for me as well.
This is good, but I choose, and I will who will in it. What greater? This is, but I choose, and I will who will in it. What great?
This is my 6th run review group. Hey, thanks, Minnie. And we'll see you. Thanks for coming, as always. Oops. That's a death cloud that we didn't see. Anyway, what's up, Review Group? How you doing? Yeah, this is run 6. So we decided to do go naked for this one. And there is our end game rune. We'll do that ending this time. Indeed, very, very hype, yes. Very, very hype. Yes, pretend to swim. We do like manatees here. Fascinatingly enough. Perhaps you've heard of it. And these guys kill you in full armor really quick. This is going to be really bad with no armor. But at least we can, you know, we'll just fumble our way into it, right? Maybe we can just roll really hard. It's true, they are a pretenders one. You're not wrong. At least you save your progress. Oh, okay, great. Zoom meeting on a Sunday. Cool, hit it up. Go crush that Zoom meeting. And have an excellent one. You can come back later to watch me grind Destiny if you want. Boom, got him, chat. Oh yeah, of course, Crater, yeah. Makes sense. This angle is... You don't want to approach from this angle. And I think I'm screwed now because I triggered that one just to get that thing. We won't be able to get up this ladder. I'm hidden now. Yeah, he's just gonna keep shooting. This is always one of the more annoying things to do, but there's multiple ways to approach this puzzle, but with our 2 swords and loincloth, we don't have a whole lot of options. But we only need one more. The hardest one to get is the one left. It depends, Pretendus one. It really depends. Like, if you only go critical path from where you're at, you're kind of getting there. Not really. You have some major stuff to do still. You have at least one more legacy dungeon mandatory, and a crapload of bosses. And then you're going to have to, you know, what kind of side content you want to do before the end is important too. And you'll probably want to do a lot of it in order to get big enough to have a decent time against the final bosses. But certainly the Fire Giant represents, I think, the entrance to the end game, if you will. So if you want to look at it that way. I would say yes, the Fire Giant represents the entrance to the endgame, but there's lots of stuff in the endgame that you can either do or not do. It's up to you. I would recommend doing a lot of it in order to have an easier time with the final boss. I mean, you pretty much have a good idea of what those activities entail since you've been watching me play through the game a zillion times. I'll say that you'll definitely want a plus 10 weapon or a plus 25 weapon, depending. You definitely want to get that before you go to the end. But again, you still have another mandatory legacy dungeon that will give you a lot of those supplies. But you're likely to encounter a boss coming up that you're going to have a hard time with, the Godskin duo. We killed them at the beginning of the stream. I think that's always one of the more challenging bosses for a first playthrough. Because your first playthrough, you don't really have a scope of the additional content you can do to get bigger before you fight them. So you'll likely be a little bit outgunned fighting them. And they are a rough battle. And that one is coming up for you. And will be your next, probably be your next major boss fight. This area that we're in right now is 100% optional, and depending on how you feel about the game, you might not want to come here at all. This is, you know, the Halig Tree. This is where Millennia is. This is a scary, scary place. Even if you're not naked, this is a very scary place. The scariest place in the game, actually. I mean, yeah, it depends if that... I haven't seen how they bugged her out with her healing. It might make it really difficult. We'll see. I think after the last patch, she heals on... She, like, heals on even if she doesn't hit you. Which, obviously, that's going to be really, really rough. But that's not, like, an intended thing. I'm pretty sure that's an accident that happened with the last patch. I mean, yeah, Zelastar, if you want to isolate that sound effect, we can see what we can do. So I think under normal circumstances, I could easily I could beat her with no armor. I don't know what happened to her last patch, but everyone is something nasty has happened, right? She heals even if she doesn't hit you now with her waterfowl dance, which is obviously very serious. And as you can see, I take if she even looks at me, I'm gonna explode. But we have risen to every other challenge, so I think it's doable. Yeah, I think so, Croc. That's how I see it anyway. I think it should be doable. And it really depends on how egregious the new thing that they did to her works. You're enjoying it? You're enjoying my stream, Croc? That's absurd. Who told you had to say that? We should probably plus 25 this other thing as well. And also, you know, we should probably get full seeds and full flask upgrades. Those definitely should get done. So we gotta go track down a couple extra churches out there. And some yummy seeds that we can grab over the land. That should be part of our little endgame prep kit. man, look at that damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, these guys hit really hard normally, but... Yeah, the bare skin damage is really... Oh boy, that's a little salty. Oh, okay, Zelsar. Well, then I guess it doesn't affect us at all. In that case, everything is fine. That's right, Salty One. A little salty. Oh no! Now I'm a lot salty. Ashley Rose, this actually very well. We have made it to basically endgame with it. It might be a little hard to seal the deal. We'll find out. Overall, it's been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, actually. But now we, the biggest challenges are at the end game, dealing with end game damage ratios against our very unarmored flesh. But overall, I think it's been fun to challenge ourselves and try something different. By the time you run through the game, like, fifth, sixth time, whatever, like, you gotta make it a little spicy, you know what I mean? Not that the game has any shortage of spice, but, yeah, we just added some additional spice, okay? It's been kind of frustrating to die, like, almost instantly to some things, but, it goes back to the age-old strategy of don't get hit, right? Highly advanced tactical decision-making. Have you played Elden Ring yet, Ashley? Or are you still on Dark Souls 3? I mean, yeah, Zelistar, I mean, we've been playing so much, By the way, no regrets about that. This game is an all-timer, as I have said. Alright, Azel, hey, I'll be on later too. It might not be as entertaining because we're playing Destiny later, but it'll still be fun, I think. I hope. Oh yeah, Elden Ring is the best game ever made, I think, at this time in history. Yeah, you know, it's as much as I love the, you know, DS3 and stuff like that, it's just impossible to go back to them from this. And then I can't even see myself playing DS3 anymore. And we did a lot of DS3. Like that used to be the thing we did a run of. But now it's like, nah, we'll just do we'll do Elden Ring some other build, some other way, some other fun stuff. And there are a lot of builds to explore. And you don't have to take, you know, you don't have to do a naked run either, but that's just an additional layer, right? I can't imagine what going back to DS3 feels like from this. I would keep trying to hit the jump button, you know? And yeah, Dustmat, I can't wait for Eden Chronicle, but that's a year away. Maybe Bloodborne. I think even that would be hard, and I think Bloodborne is, like, really good. Sekiro I could see because it's a very different kind of thing, even though a lot of the skeleton framework is there. Y'all know what's down here, right? I guess we can do one attempt before we, This is it for today, though. 3 hours of Elden Ring is all you get today. Very excited for Eden Chronicle. But I think we're pretty far away from it. The one that I care about anyway, the turn-based one, the Suikoden one. They have that other experience coming out this year, right? But that doesn't really... I'm not really looking forward to that, I guess. I imagine, Pretend just want to imagine. She's never known defeat after all.
My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. And I have never known defeat.
I mean, she even warns you, you know? Always feels good to get back into this fight, you know? Oh, it's such a good one. It's their best one. It's their best one. The question is, do I still remember the timing on this dodge here? Because if I don't, I die instantly. If the power bomb hits a naked person, it's over.
Wait.
You know, yeah, you know, I don't expect to win this time, Pretendus 1, but still really good for our first attempt on this run. I'm happy either way now at this point, right? We will know true horror.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror.
Yeah, this is a heck of a fight, Ash. I think you'll like it a lot.
Now, rot.
Probably the hardest one they've ever made, though, too. Even though I just made it look easy. Millennium 1!
Extraordinary.
In the buff!
True Lord.
Probably could have not even used a mimic and we would have been okay there.
Dear Mikola.
Whew.
Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I
Wow.
finally met my match.
Alright, well. I did not expect that to happen. Okay. That was a nice unexpected surprise. We'll just go kill, you get a bonus. We'll go kill what's-his-face real quick before we stop. Since that'll take 3 seconds. Brain Man. I mean, you know, the thing about Millennia is, you know, you can't get hit anyway, right? So being naked actually doesn't change it. Doesn't change it a whole lot. uh.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend you, but she'll take the throne. Continue to struggle. In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Actually, yeah, we didn't speak to him once either, Zelistar, in this run. We actually never talked to him at all. On this run, which was pretty funny. Adam, you did miss Millennia, unfortunately. I am kind of surprised at that myself, but you did. Yeah, these are going to go to YouTube, yeah, of course. All the full playthroughs we do go to YouTube. I didn't think you were going to miss Millennia. I also did not expect to one-shot her. Alright, seriously, after one shot at this guy, and then we are going to call it for the day. Obviously, I'll be back in a couple hours to play some Destiny 2, but no more Elden Ring today. Did you actually call, you may have called it. Yeah, we did. I was really surprised. Yeah, Croc, seriously, the stream should have been over.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold.
It blew mine too, Aplo, sorry.
Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Uh-huh. Cool story, bro. It does sound like... I don't know if it sounds like him.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Siraj.
Not a good thing, Aplo, okay? He's... Now his true identity will be revealed. You know, Sack, it is a cringe line, but I've grown to like it a lot, actually. It is, perhaps,
I've given
not delivered.
Courtesy enough.
The dynamite delivery, shall we say.
Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
See, I think, you know, it's... Yeah, you know, it can be either cringe or based. It's up to you. That's correct, Adam. That's right. They are the same person. Yeah, I know, Croc. It's because it was really quick. Alright. That is actually going to do it for today's day stream. But, we'll be back tonight with some Destiny 2 action. I actually can't believe this is going to be one of our quickest runs, and it was naked. We're at 16 hours right now, and we could end with all secret bosses, all normal bosses down. Yeah. Absolutely, Ash. Good to see you. Let's see here. have a wonderful afternoon / evening. And thank you, Ash. Thanks for coming by. I hope you had fun. I can't wait to watch you play through Elden Ring. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back later tonight for more streamage. Come on by if you feel like it. And of course, we are very close to finishing off that Elden Ring run, so we'll probably just do that tomorrow. There isn't a whole lot left to do, actually. Thanks, Stoich. Yeah. You know, I thought the Naked Run was going to be a lot hard. I cannot believe that we just bodied Melania like that. Anyway, peace out. I'll be back tonight. You probably won't get an alert because it doesn't give like 2 alerts in a day or something. So, yeah, maybe that'll be next, Stoich. Maybe that'll be next. All right. Peace out, y'all. See you tonight. Maybe.